Hello, Already Got Us here. I hope y'all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the first card that came out is individuality. Individuality. And I have here true offering that just came out as well. So you could currently be on the path of learning who you are as an individual. There's a lot that you may have had to release, a lot that you may have had to surrender, either in the past or the recent past, when it comes to getting to know who you are. You may have had to release a lot of stress, worry, doubt, people, places, and things, beliefs, habits, to get to this energy of learning who you are as an individual. And in return, you have learned divine love, with the divine love card following after true offering. Wow. And I have here surrender. You have learned to surrender, or you are surrendering. You're learning to surrender, or you just surrendering. You're surrendering to love. You're surrendering to the divine's love. You've learned the divine's love and how important it is on your journey. You've learned to let the divine flow. With divine flow that has came out, and you've gained strength, you've gained courage, or in this time you're gaining strength and gaining courage. You went through an awakening and you start trusting the signs that you were giving during your awakening. I'm getting that your awakening, it took courage. Your awakening, when you go through a awakening as an individual, that is courage. Going through this time and going through it alone, that is courage. You're learning more to trust in your instincts. You're learning more to trust in the signs. You also have awakened signs around you. You're awakened to the signs that are around you. You're awakened to sacred messages, sacred energy. You're awakened to, what certain messages and different signs mean. Not just about who you are, but about other things as well. You could be like a decoder. You decode a lot of things. You like to learn. You're understanding that this is an individual journey, and you like to learn new things. You like to learn about that. There's other people that think like you. There's other people that is going through this or have been through this, and you will be, you could be joining them soon, or you may be guided to call in your soul family. Ask the divine, to bring in the people that is, here, that is on the level of the way that you think, on the way to, that has went through the same thing, that, understands and that knows and have went through the same thing. I have here soul family. And because you have called in your soul family, I have here don't dim to fit in. So this could be speaking to the soul family as a whole, not to them to fit in, because there's certain things that there's certain things that you do. You have went through a certain journey in your life that is just, that and you have awakened certain things in your life, and you may feel as though it may be weird, or you may feel as though it's not, for you, not for everyone. Or you may just feel as though everyone wouldn't understand. And it's not for everyone to understand. It's for those who who have went through it. It's for those who know what it means. It's for those who have went through the journey. It's for them to understand and be uplifted and grow, and and you all do this together. This soul family does not even just have to be physically. It can be on a spiritual, energetic level. But you're being guided right now to don't dim your light to fit in. This may have been something that you had to learn, or this is something you're learning right now. But going forward, following that, I have here double mission. And wow, this is what I just said, channeling and uplifting humanity. See, this is why you're being guided to don't dim to fit in, because there's people that are like you. There's people that understand you. There's people that know exactly the things that you're talking about. Even if others haven't awakened to the truth, even if others haven't awakened to the things that you awakened to, the signs, the synchronicities, awakened to themselves. Even if others have not awakened, you're being guided right now to don't dim your light. You're being guided right now to, you're calling in your soul family, or you have called in your soul family, and those are the people that are knowing what you're talking about. Those are the people that are meant for you. Those are the people that get exactly what you're doing, what you're saying, how you're doing it, and why you're doing it. And and for some, you have a double mission. And for some of you, you have many missions. There's many things that you want to do that's going to be help channeling and uplifting humanity. You could be an oracle reader, you could be a tarot reader, you could be a person that gives messages to platforms. You could be a person that gives messages to platforms. I have here releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Yes, so in this time, this is something that you're doing. You're releasing old patterns, old contracts, or you being guided, or this is happening naturally, because you are stepping into your power. You are awakening into who you really are. You are a star seed. But going back to this unbound card, you're being guided right now to unbound yourself from people who don't understand you. Unbound yourself from different I'm not sure where this laid. I'm not sure if this card came out. I'm just going to I have a card here that I'm going to read, but I'm not sure if it came after the double mission or if it came after the card that. We're just going to keep going. Going back to Unbound, there's some things that you had to release, or there's some things that you are releasing, some people, places, and things that you are releasing. You are a star seed, and you're being guided. What lights you up? Do what lights you up. You're being guided to do what lights you up. There's things that you do that lights you up, and you're being guided right now to do those things. What is your intuition telling you? What are some passions that you like doing? What is something that you do now that lights you up? There's something that you're doing right now that lights you up, and it's a part of this double mission. It's a part of uplifting humanity. And this is what you're being guided to. Don't dim your light to fit in. Don't dim to fit in. There's many things that you may like doing, and that's the ambulance. I'm not sure if you can hear that noise. I know you hear those sirens. That's 911. So it's an emergency. It's an emergency for you to do it. It's an emergency for you to do it. It's an emergency for you to do this, whatever it is that you're being guided to do. But it's speaking of what lights you up. Whatever it is, it's going to be creating heaven on earth. It's happening now. You could be longing for home. I have here the original light workers. So you are part of the original light workers. Wow. And I have here, have you answered your deepest calling? And I have here, share your voice. So this is going back to what I'm speaking of. Everyone not going to understand. And I know you hear the ambulance 911. That's definitely confirmation, because it may be urgency of doing this, to don't dim to fit in, to do whatever you're being guided to do whatever you're wanting to do. See, you may have just went through an awakening, You may have just went through a huge awakening, and you have learned so much of who you are. You've learned so much of who you are in this time. And all right, so the phone got cut off. It got cut off, but I'm going to follow back where I'm going to go back to where I left off. I have here, have you answered your deepest call? Share your voice. Come out of the cave, persecution, expressing. Going back to what I was speaking of, you have went through an awakening, and you really have learned just really who you are, how divine you are. You have a voice. You have a passion. You have different things that you want to say. There's different wisdom that you have. There's different truths that you have. There's different perspectives that you have. And it's the way that you say it. It's the way that it's because of who you are. It's because you're a light worker. It's because you're a star seed. It's because when you speak, when you want to do things, when you speak, however you speak it, it's not from a place of, it's not from a dark place. It's from a place of light. It's from a place of truth. It's from a place that can help uplift. It has a healing. Your voice has whatever you do, whether it's with your voice, whether it is with people, it heals people. No matter how you do it, no matter how you say it. Well, for some it may be how you say it, but you have this healing voice. You have this healing way of doing things. And this is messages speaking of, you sharing that voice, because you're going to be helping uplift humanity. I know these cars may be loud in this microphone. Please forgive me. I have the microphone very, very close, but remember that 911, that the emergency that was going off. Okay. It says align. Maybe for someone, I have here, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So there's something that isn't in alignment. And maybe this is why in the past, you couldn't see certain things, or you couldn't get to where you needed to be, or this may be speaking of the present moment of what is not in alignment. I have here forgiveness. Wow. So maybe in this alignment card, it says what is not aligned or needs to change. So maybe there may be forgiveness that may need to be there. Forgiveness. Maybe you're needing to forgive yourself for some things that may have happened in the past. Maybe you're needing to forgive others for some things that may have happened in the past, recent past. But I have here forgiveness. Maybe unforgiveness isn't aligned with who you truly are, how divine you are. Unforgiveness isn't a part of, the light, isn't a part of, the star seed, the light worker that you are. And you're being guided right now to align your life, to forgive. I have here, the forgiveness card says, healing comes from acceptance. Help me, dear Lord, to fully accept what is, knowing that this alone will open me to the new. Wow. So this will help open you to the new. I have here loneliness. It says when you stop fearing your aloneness, you stop settling for less than you deserve. May I embrace and love my solitude, and that's when kindred spirits can finally come. That goes back to what I was just speaking of this, the awakening that you went through, and just the truths and the things that you have learned along the way. And you may feel out of place because of the things that you've learned. And going back to that soul tribe, that soul family card, it's a reminder. This loneliness card is reminding me of, this loneliness card is a reminder that you will be in alignment with that soul family, or you are in alignment with that soul family. But you first have to know that it's okay to be alone. It's where you are or where you have been. It was okay to be in that place, because it helped you attract kindred spirits, or it will help you attract kindred spirits. You may be alone right now because you're learning who you are as an individual, and you don't want to settle less for what you deserve, or this is a energy that you were in. I have here compassion. So you're learning compassion. You're learning to have more compassion for yourself. You're learning to have more compassion for others. And this is beautiful. I have here, as you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. Then I have here gratitude. It says, find just one thing that feel grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm like the warmth of the sun. So you're being reminded of gratitude and compassion. How important compassion is for yourself and others, and how much gratitude is important in this time right now. Even if it's just one thing, finding one thing right now, so that you can be in that energy of gratitude, so that you can be in that high vibration or energy, and be in that energy that can help you feel, grateful, thankful, loving. So I really hope that this message resonated with you. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.